What's up guys, it is Alex from Maximum Charge. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we are on the Altis Sigma. It's 22 kilowatt beast of an e-moto, and today's video is gonna be about absolutely nothing. We're not really doing anything special today. We're gonna be testing some of the regen settings, some of the different settings in this bike. We're not doing a whole lot. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're like me, in that when you're waiting for your bike, or you're thinking about ordering a bike, or you're deciding if you want to order a bike, but let's be honest, you've already decided, you're just trying to convince yourself to actually pull the trigger. If you're like me, you re-watch the same Altis Sigma videos over and over again, usually while sitting in the bathroom, like a big dummy, just re-watching the same Altis Sigma Surroundster video over and over again. And so I know that you guys are going to be watching this video even if nothing happens. And that's great because I need to recoup the cost of buying this almost $6,000 bike. And by the way, if you do want to buy this bike and help out the channel, feel free to use the link in the description below. You can buy the Altis Sigma through a great company called Retrowave. They are awesome to work with, highly recommended, so check them out. And speaking of being a dummy, I'm a dummy in that I didn't even know how to turn the regen on. Apparently it's just the plus and minus buttons on the control panel. I thought you had to go into the settings and turn it on. And I also adjusted some of the torque settings as well. I would like to test those torque settings out today and see how they feel. By the way guys, if you live in New England, I am sorry. Today is actually going to be the warmest day for the next probably 2 weeks. It's like 35 to 40 degrees now. There are snowflakes falling out of the sky, and there's a wind advisory. But I decided, you know what? I am a Sigma male now, officially. Sigma male, and I do what I want, no matter what the weather is outside. We're gonna get out here and ride the Altis Sigma. All right, so this is a dead end road. This is a pretty good spot to try out the different torque settings. So hold down the M button, vehicle settings. I just want to show this to you guys. So if you see the torque limit, it's currently set to 60%. And the options are password 0000. There you go, now you know my password. And that's gonna be your default password as well, by the way. 60%, 80%, 100%. So currently it's set to 60. Let's try the acceleration out from 60%. We're gonna start at this sewer grate, and we're starting in normal mode because you can actually floor it and not loop the bike. You're not gonna wheelie it. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like we got to 30 at that dead end sign with 60% torque. Let's try it again at 80. And by the way, the battery charge is currently at 73%. All right, so let's go into the settings. Torque limit, password. Wonder if you can get rid of that password. Let's set it to 80. Modified failed. See, I don't know why it does that. It let me switch it earlier when I was at home, but it's not letting me switch it now. Maybe I need the kickstand down. Torque setting. Yeah, okay, so you need the kickstand down. You have to be off the bike to change the settings. Interesting. Good to know. Oh, and by the way, the throttle setting is still set to weak mode, so I don't know if that's gonna make a difference, but we'll try this out, guys. Torque setting. Here we go. Once again, 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, definitely more power. Definitely faster across the line. Look at that, we're already at 30. Yeah. All right. All right, now let's switch it to torque setting of 100. Must get off the bike. Not torque setting, torque limit. 100%. Modified successfully. Okay, here we go. Yep. Oh yeah, you guys see that? I think this is gonna be faster. Definitely snappier. So this is a great setting to adjust if you don't need all that torque from 0 RPM. I might keep it at 60 just to give this thing a smoother ride, because I don't really need that much torque all at once. But let's do our test again. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, boom. There it is. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like 60% the most. I know some of you guys who are more of a Sigma male than I am, Actually, not many of you guys are Sigma males because you don't have one of these, but you might soon enough. The Ultra Super Sigma males probably have that set to 100. We're gonna switch ours to 60 because we're moderately Sigma. And yes, I am gonna use every single opportunity I have to make jokes about that. Before we switch it to sport mode to test the new torque setting, let's test out the regen just to give you guys an idea of how much it stops. So there's a hill down here. We're gonna keep it on normal mode, accelerate, and then I'll tell you guys how much current is going into the motor, and we'll also time it as well. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. And coasting. So this is at 0 right now. See, we're just going 30 the whole time. Just want a baseline. And that's time. We're not gonna do all the regen levels, but we'll do 2 and 4, because I'm lazy. There we go, 3, 2, 1, go. And coasting. Look at that, it is really slowing me down. It's like holding on to the brakes. So this is Regen 2. We're getting 2.5 amps at 10 miles an hour. This is a crawl. I think this is only useful for steep hills like we're coming up to right now. Like for a steep hill like this, Regen 2 is fine. See how we're picking up speed? We got 10 amps now. 13 amps, and that's time. Regen 2 is kind of a lot. All right, let's try 4. Why not? Normal mode, 3, 2, 1, go. And coasting. 30 amps, 28, 22 amps, 10 amps, 9 amps, 8 amps, 4 amps. This is a lot of regen. Wow. I'm not even gonna do this. This is just taking forever. I'm bored. And if I'm bored, I know you guys are really bored. But then again, I did tell you that we are not doing anything special on this bike today. Yeah, wow. It's like hitting the brakes on Regen 4. I do not like that at all. So we're not even gonna do a timed test of 3 and 4. Let's switch it to 1 and see how that is. Level 1, 3, 2, 1, go. And coasting. I know you guys probably can't tell from the video, but we're on a very small decline now. And it still brakes pretty good. Even level 1 still stops me. And now we're going down our steep test. I think level 1 is where it's at. Unless you're going down an insanely long stretch of road and it happens to be very steep. Level 1 is probably gonna be a good spot for the most part, for most people. But the torque setting changes this bike completely. This bike is now very, very tame with 60% torque. Even on sport mode, it's very tame. Sport mode, we can pull about 107 amps. It's very tame. So like, look right here, if I gun it. Before it was like really jerking me. Or maybe that's just me getting used to the bike. Yeah, remember last time I was here? The front wheel lifts up before in sport mode. Now it won't do that. So if you guys buy this bike and you want to just kind of take it easy on it, at least initially, like me, or you want to hand it off to someone less experienced or someone younger, that's a great setting to adjust. It definitely transforms this bike quite a bit. Still get plenty of power though. Looks like sport mode gives us 100 amps, but check this out. Let's do a quick test. Sport mode, if I just throttle, yeah, we are at 60% battery. No wheel lift off. But if I switch the setting, switch the torque limit to 80, let's see how that feels. 80, yep, front wheel lifts up. Not a lot, but it does. We're gonna bring it back down to 60 because I am a Sigma male in training. And of course, setting this to 100 is gonna give you an insane amount of torque off the line. And it does make sport mode way more manageable. It pretty much feels like normal mode with some extra pep. It's like normal mode plus. By the way, guys, let me know what you think about this 360 camera sticking out of the handlebar. I'm trying it out. I don't know if I like the look of it, but we will get some cool camera angles from it at least. Still trying to figure out how to mount this thing on other parts of the bike because there are no round parts where I can hook these mounts to, so I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. And that's it for today's video, guys. Like the video if you like it. If you want to support this channel, subscribe to the channel. If you're looking to buy this bike, I will leave a link in the description below. It will lead you to Rev Rides, an awesome company to work with. They do sell this bike. And if you use that link to purchase this bike or anything else from this site, it will help support the channel at no extra cost to you. Thank you very much. And I will be putting more money into this bike, adding on more mods and filming it. So if you want to facilitate that process, feel free to use that link or other links in the description below. Follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I do have 2 Facebook groups, E-Bike Addicts and High Speed E-Bikes 40 miles an hour and up. That's it for today, folks. Until next time.